As you can see, that's turning, so that means it's working. By the way, in case you want to figure things out for yourself, again, this is a little bit of a weird thing. You can just read the book over there to see the puzzle code for yourself. It's also the song that is playing in the background. And after you do that, the second song is also the song that is playing in the background. So how do you do this? Well, it's very easy. Now, let's speak about the 4 options and then we'll open this. Actually, let's do this right now. So, the water harp to enter the Ravager rare, and then we'll also play the secret one. So, to lift the bridge, you need to input the code 50403410. For the additional reward, you have to put in another code to obtain the ball driver, but also the song of Eafir mode using the secret melody, which is... Don't worry, I'll write all of this down. 14025030. So, let's play the normal one. Now, as you can see, the first one will be 5. The second will be 0, then it will be 4, and it will be 0 again, 3, 4, 1, and 0. Yeah, cool cinematic, right? Okay, now let's play the second song, which is the secret one.
This looks important.
And it's done playing in the background right now, so it will be 1, 4, 0, 2, 5, 0, 3, and this will be 0 again. I already have the ball driver, but I guess I can do it to upgrade it to the next level. I guess I should do this every time I'm recording this. It's a lovely song. I'll have to keep it like this. So it's 8 minutes and we haven't even killed a Ravager yet. I never noticed how slow the animation really is.
I am yet be what
Okay, so I got also the item again, which is a crafting material, so I guess I can sell it this time because I already have the mod itself. We have 4 possible Ravager kills and rewards. It might be possible to get 2 rewards for round of fight, but I think this has been patched. So it was shooting the Ravager and healing the doe in the fight. So the option... I don't think it works anymore, so we'll not do it. Option number 1. Shoot the Ravager and once it's at 50% health, it will go and eat the doe. It will get 2 buffs, and after killing the Ravager you can get the Merciless long gun. It's the best reward in my opinion. It's the one that has weird eyes and tongues to it. So, I don't worry, I'll show it again. I'm not seeing it, because it's over here. So I'll show it a little better after we finish the boss fight. Option number 2. Kill the doe. It's an easy kill for Apocalypse or Hardcore because you get the Ravager Mark amulet, and that's it. That's the whole boss fight. And you can equip the Ravager Mark and visit the statue at the level start, and enter a secret door and you get the Fruit of Death, eat until you get the Lifeless heart. Sweet. Option number 3. Talk to the NPC at the start of the area Bedel of the Vaunnt, choose the funny sarcastic option, get the quest to rescue the doe, and then in the Ravager room heal the doe by interacting with it and using a relic charge, then kill the Ravager. It's a nice cinematic. You get a doe staff, a melee weapon that can heal allies, and then go back to that NPC and choose again the funny option, the last one, and you'll get the Frivolous Band as an extra reward, but also the Rebellion Spear as a reward for saving the doe. Also you can wear the Lodestone Crown to get the Lodestone Ring from this NPC. And option number 4 is to shoot the Ravager, and after about 20% damage is done, kill the doe so the Ravager doesn't have a chance to eat it, and you get the Feral Judgment melee claws. Okay. Now let's go inside and do all of this stuff. Okay, so shoot the Ravager and let it eat the doe. As you can see, it's rushing towards the deer. It has one buff. It ate it, and now it will have the second buff, which will be a defensive. As you can see, you get the Crimson Membrane, which you upgrade to the Merciless gun, and in my case, it just upgraded it. The Merciless Crimson Membrane, and you get the Merciless gun, and that just upgrades it one more time if you already have it. Take the easy option out. Sorry, little though. I will save you next time, I promise. Ravager mark.
Only the mastery of death lives on. Not for a mere handful. Its malicious act has doomed us all.
Man, he's really upset. He has a few voice lines for that. So that's, I think, the first voice line. Just uses the same animation as we saw in the fight itself. I guess he really likes deer steak. And after the slowest trapdoor ever, we arrive here in this little ceremonial room. Now, regarding some of the lore of the game, to be honest, I don't care anymore, but it says that this is how the Fane tree died, but it doesn't make sense because the Krell King is the one that we saw in Krell. I think the Krell are the race that we see in Chronos before the Ashes, and they mentioned the Krell King that he took a twisted good from the roots of the Fane, but that doesn't make sense. How can you kill a tree so big and so strong just by taking something from it? Meh. And they let it take it, and they couldn't. Anyway, doesn't matter. And you just have to hit the thing 3 times. The more you eat it, the more delicious it becomes. The funny thing is that it's exactly the Fane fruit. Anyway, I think they invested a lot of time into some things that people not even see, not even once. As you can see, the fruit is more or less like this one, but this one truly looks evil. I mean, it even has spines. And as you can see, the more you eat, it changes the... Oh, it even changes the model of the fruit. Apparently, the second time we bite it, we take a much bigger chunk. Delicious? Indeed it is. So you just have to eat it 3 times. Oh, I should have shown you how it looks in my hands, but I guess it's better that you don't see your tragedy. Yeah, the evil queen from Snow White would be proud of this weird fruit. It looks so deadly. Then you have the Lifeless heart, which doubles your rally capacity, and it has only a tiny heal attached to it. Okay, remember to remove the Ravager's mark, because you might fail the third option. Or you know, you might just have to do this again. I just thought I would say hi.
What manner of power it has that it sees. I am Bedel of the Vaunnt. When this world was now, the Ravager, once part of the balance, and the Red Dog, if it seeks to save its own life and world, much. Have I not made that clear? The beast is not alone. One servant of the Eternal Empress. Beware, Paxel. I can assure that Pax will take it. May the Red Dog.
Okay, so now you have the quest to save the dove, so see you in a bit. No, it's a cute little creature. Let's revive it. I'm sure it will only do wonderful stuff and not hurt anyone in any way. I'm sure it will not be a warrior or anything. It will just run away, right? Ow. Ouch. Looks like the dog can fight. It can really fight. Yeah, it looks like those relics can heal immortal beings. What? Anyway, as you can see, I died in the battle because I was not paying attention, but we still got the doe antler, which is great. Interesting. So yeah, even if you fail the fight and the wolf doesn't have the doe antler in his body, you can still get it anyway. It's good to know. Let's go to Bedel. Here we are, and remember, we are wearing the lodestone crown, so we should get free rewards from him.
Soft, be still. There. Oh, we are witness to nothing less than a miracle. The doe yet lives to creep the pathways of the forest, with shoots and saplings springing in her wake. Axeltech. Has it played a role in this blessing?
Maybe.
Humility is transparent. The doe's presence alone speaks for it. It has not saved lives, but life itself. And it gives me a hope I had thought lost forever. I confess, Axeltech. When first it spoke to me, I thought its manner strange and impertinent. Yet, it was I who was strange. For laughter is a gift I have forgotten, and the melody I dearly miss. I once had a cohort. Bedel. Never was a pan so reverent and irreverent in the same breath. And never was a pan would make me laugh, I see. He stood strong when the days called for it, yes. Sadly, he's gone. Killed protecting our god and guardian.
Did we kill him in the
He gave his
first
life for
game?
the
I mean, the second
When it
game?
passed,
Remnant?
this came to me. It shares his spirit, as does the Axeltech. If it would wear this, it would honor us both.
So that's the frivolous ban for choosing those options. Like I said, when you talk to him and when we talk to him now, but we should also get the rebellion spirit.
Yes. No mind at all. I cannot see what awaits me, but I see clearly what awaits the Axeltech. Its path is long and heavy. Before it sets hoof upon it, let this old Vaunnt render a final service. Take this, and the prophets of oblivion shall flee before it, and let it be forever known as the bulwark of the doe. Hold a moment, Axeltech. That circlet upon its brow. How came it by this thing?
You know how it is, I found it in a vault.
A statement so simple, yet vast in implications. A sufficient explanation, to be sure. Yet does the Axeltech know whose crown it wears? What legacy rests upon its vacant pate?
Polket, hey, don't be making fun of my vacant path,
I
hey.
would not create mirth of such a moment, for it has unearthed the crown of Golgat, the last king of the Pan. He who led us out of plague and onto the dark sea, guiding us ever steadily to Yeshua's embrace.
Well,
The biggest, the last king is an enduring symbol of our resilience and resourcefulness. And so, there is another gift it should receive, for the two are at peace. And the Axeltech is of the same spirit as their former owner. Wear this well, and may its vision likewise never fail. Trade? Take what it
that's the third reward you can get from him.
and may its gift lift the ground beneath the red doe's feet.
So that's the frivolous band, which is more or less for evasion builds, I don't like it. And then you have the lodestone ring, crystal damage dealt against illuminated enemies by 5%. So the crown actually illuminates stuff around you. So I assume if you are in the presence of an enemy and if you wear this ring, it's 5% to all. It's not very clear. A weird interaction because it's not very clear. It should say 5% increase to all damage against illuminated enemies. But I guess it's hard to calculate, so the developers just gave up. not a bad spear. I guess it's more or less like the other ones. Let's read a little bit about the history of it. Of course, very old and rusted. It's interesting. The dough should also be somewhere around here. And I really think these are new saplings, or maybe I don't remember very well. Ah, such a cutie. I think its horn will grow back. We cannot pass through his its legs. We have the doe's antlers, so let's create a weapon with it. Kind of funny that we can create weapons out of the things that seem, I don't know, out of the creature that is very peaceful inherently.
Okay, that's all you get.
Ah, no, I don't want to hear her speaking. I hate that NPC. Okay, so let's see the second melee weapon. You get from Vaunnt, basically, or from that encounter. Well, though I saved you once, Ravager I killed you a lot of times, so I guess we kill both of them this time. And that's it, we get them. Ravager's Maw. They're pixelated.
Bye.
This thing is really look vicious with all of... Oh. That's scary in a bit. That's scaring me a little bit, but just a little bit. Okay. Now it would be really funny if they moved a little bit. So the pen arrived in Asia, okay. The only thing well, this is probably the modifier that makes the least sense. I mean, you have a lot of claws already. This. So let me see if it makes sense. 6 times over 10 seconds. Death sentence. Okay, let's try and do this.